Hello and welcome back to Ratchet and Clank with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So, today we are going to finish the blog station with us having to take Clank outside to get a necessary gadget we will need on Blackwater City, where we are going to go next. So I'm going to speed up this annoying puzzle here with the thing, and I'm going to do that from now on with any puzzles with the thing because of what I've mentioned. And with this, we are introduced to Clank's gameplay, and his gameplay is very, very different than Ratchet's because his involves a certain amount of puzzle-based gameplay, if you know what I mean. If anyone's played the Pikmin games, then this is rather similar, but perhaps a slimmed-down version of Pikmin, because the commands you have, certainly in the first Ratchet and Clank game, are very different. And the sort of things we will be commanding here in the first game will be, well, we'll see. Because over here, once we enter this large abandoned ship, we will have to deal with these giant mutant frogs, just like before. Clank has a 1-2 punch, which can be used on smaller enemies. However, we will later encounter large enemies with Clank, and he will not be able to actually attack them with his fists because, well, they're so big they can easily bite into him. Clank still has his helipack to use while going downwards, so that helps. Although he doesn't have the ability to fly, goes without Ratchet. Well, not fly, jump without Ratchet, so yeah. And that looks like you can grab that thing, but you can't. So, let's see. There is another way we can see, and that is... Oh, that is? Yes! These platforms, so yeah. So let's see, where do I want to go with Clank? Well, there are a few frogs over there, so why don't we go and see them and 1-2 punch them. Again, the annoying thing about the frogs, without the pyrociter, Clank can easily take damage from them, even though they're small and can die to one of his punches. So, where I am going to go over here is up this way, and let's see, to the right are 2 boxes, and to the left is a pathway that will lead us into these ships over here. Or at least it looks like it, but no, apparently not. There's nothing but space. And I do not want Clank to die in the same way that, dare I say, any of the Sonic characters died in Sonic Adventure 2 outside the Space Colony Ark. So, I am going to go to the right here and follow the pathway around into this ship. And yeah, this is quite a long pathway. A narrow pathway, but given how Clank controls, I am less annoyed by it than in some other games. I'm looking at you, Sonic Heroes, especially. Seriously, especially with Team Dark and everything. But over there's a gold ball. I didn't bother to get it with Clank. I didn't even notice it, to be honest, but yeah, a gold bolt. That can unlock various secrets as well, including some special type of weapons if you're deciding to do the post game. I'm not. So yeah. So over here is the a giant enemy, and Clank cannot defeat him on his own. So we have to get some help here. So if we head over this way, past the nanotech, we will see a few capsules. Those contain Gadgebots, and Gadgebots are kind of like the Pikmin here. They have 4 different commands: wait, follow, attack, and enter, and we'll see what. So firstly, we want to command the Gadgebots to actually attack this giant enemy there. Yes, the mutant creatures easily go down to the true superpower of teamwork. And what's up here then? Well, nothing. They could have at least snuck a crate in there, but no, apparently not. The Insomniac did not do that. Instead, they just, yeah. There is a 4th Gadgebot in here, which we do need in order to open the door ahead. there will be a lot more of this sort of gameplay a little later on in the game, so get used to it. In fact, in many of the Ratchet and Clank games. So now I want to command the Gadgebots to enter this hole in order to get, well, this gadget over here, which is the Hydro Displacer. And we will see what it does a little later on. Oh yes, I do love Clank's little laugh. Even if it does sound a little Scooby-Doo-ish, I don't care. The way David K voices Clank is awesome, seriously. And he only gets better as the games go on, really. And yes, that is the same David K who is the voice of Megatron in the Transformers cartoons, well, the 2000s Transformers anime, and I believe Seso Hamaru in Inuyasha. Yep, so let's go in here. And I've not watched much Inuyasha myself, but never mind. Let's take the lift upwards to meet back up with Ratchet, I think.
I'm back. So you are. And I found this. Hey, cool. It's a, what is it? A Hydro Displacer. Great. I always wanted one of those, I guess.
I will go into how the Hydro Displacer works a little later. I'm guessing if any of you did read the text from the Gadgetron update, then on Gadgetron Help Desk Girl, then you probably will know. Anyway, is there anything else I want to do? Well, there's this ship. Apparently this will take us to a Black warship. So I do want to go in this before we go to Blackwater City. So, indeed, this is, well, we shall see. This segment often scared me as a teenager. Oh yes, maybe as a young adult as well, but we'll get into that. But this is the Black warship, and in here, what we have to do is find the infobots. However, we have to go a specific way, and there are various enemies, such as the flamethrower guys, etc., etc. And then, well, kill them. Now, at the end of this, well, we will see. But for now, I want to go, well, specific thing. I probably want to use the Pyrocitor on the frogs, just to get rid of these guys. And then in the next room we have two flamethrower guys. So I will use the blaster on one. And apparently the game glitched out and sent the fire wave going forward. And there's a bunch of mutant creatures here. Just use the blaster on them. If you really want them to come towards you, like I do, I'm going to use the taunter to make them come towards me, just to blast them. Apparently, yeah, just to blast the living crap out of them, or at least try to. So yeah, and let's try that again. Yeah, seriously. I swear I do love the taunter. If only to do it from a safe position, of course. It is one of the weakest weapons normally, but if you can use it well, then it becomes a decent summoning tool to lure enemies towards you. So I do love that weapon. If only I could aim better with the blaster. Seriously, I don't want to go near these mutant creatures. For the reason you will see when we get to the big red button at the end of this area. Oh yes, because pressing the big red button will indeed reveal where the infobot is. But what will happen is that the ship will begin to self-destruct along with this annoying warning saying saying we have to evacuate in the space of, well, I think about less than 45 seconds. So yeah, so now we have to get the hell out of here. And the sarcastic message continues. I'm serious. Something along the lines of, I'm not kidding. This ship will self-destruct. Get your ass out of here before you are blown to smithereens, or some shit like that. Okay, I paraphrase it a bit weirdly, but yeah. So, once we're out of there, we've got the infobots. So, yeah. And why would the blog make a warship that would only explode? Well, whereabout, I don't know, but yeah. This also is, I believe, the one for Blackwater City. So let's see if indeed this infobot is that.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Blackwater City. We've just learned that Captain Quark will be presenting the grand prize at the Intergalactic Hoverboard Championship, which will be held here over the next few days. In related news, this planet has recently been suffering from an infestation of strange amoeboid creatures. The city's administration has assured this reporter that every step has been taken to eradicate these nuisances. Darla Gratch, Channel 2 News.
Did you see that?
Yes, I hope that poor woman is all right.
She's fine, I think. I was talking about the hoverboard races.
Well then, I think we will go straight to Blackwater City. Because, well, to, participate in the hoverboard races. I will look for Quark secondly, I think. Much to, and there's a reason for that. But I'll get to that when I get to it. For now, we are going to Blackwater City. So yeah, and this bit, honestly, I have mixed feelings about Blackwater City. But, yeah. So in Blackwater City is where the hoverboard tournament is being held, yes. However, it is also where Captain Quark is. Yes, the first time we will actually meet up with Captain Quark, unlike in, well, dare I say, originally in Ratchet in the remake, where in that game, what happens is Ratchet wants to be a part of the Galactic Rangers, who apparently Quark is a member of, so yeah. And he actually meets him back on Veldin, weirdly enough, but yeah. Anyway, that being said, we have these gigantic tanks here, so yeah, I think we have to shoot you down, and then well, get rid of the tanks. They're easily taken down, should I say, with the blaster. Yes, especially in first-person mode. Yes, I do like that. It's very useful, and yeah. The annoying thing I have about Blackwater City is there is a segment where you have to go underwater in order to reach Quark, but that is why I am doing the thing first, because I do not like the swimming controls in the first Ratchet and Clank game, although it does get better as the games go on, seriously, so, but for now, yeah. Anyway, the other new enemy in Blackwater City, as you saw in the cutscene, are the Amoeboids. Oh yes, and what they do when you attack them with any weapon is that they split up into smaller versions of themselves. So yeah, I want to use the Pyrocitor, though apparently I paused the game for some insane reason. I don't know why I did that. I guess I was taking a pause break or something, which I often do with my video games. So, let's use the Pyrocitor on them. And then, well, what I want to do is get as close to that thing as possible. I don't want to use the Pyrocitor because it's, as I say, a close-range weapon. So, with that said, let's go down here, and you can see a bunch of guards there. I probably don't want to use the Taunter on them because we are on the other side of the bridge, and they will easily come towards me. So from here, I can easily snipe at them, I guess, a bit with the blaster. Again, we will get a better weapon for long-range attack. Well, two decent weapons in this game. Not so much in the second game, but I'll get to that. So, down here, we can, well, take this leaf upwards, and I'm running out of ammo for the blaster, so I'm going to use the Pyrocitor on the Amoeboids and get some more nanotech, because I need it, damn it, because, well, yeah. Now, let's see, do I want to get this? Yeah, I guess so. And, oh boy, these guards are really annoying, seriously. They can easily boom rush you and spray some kind of horrid liquid in Ratchet's face. Seriously. Does Ratchet look like a freaking Amoeboid to you, you idiots? I don't know, but over here we have a taxi that will take us, I guess, downtown. I don't know if there's another Gadgetron vendor, but never mind. And this will take us to the man who will sell us the Rhino. Oh yes, the most powerful weapon in the game. However, it comes at a very steep price here. And there is another Gadgetron vendor here, so I'm going to spend my not so well earned bolts on getting more ammo. I still don't have enough for either the Mind Glove or the Agents of Doom, or the Glove of Doom, although it's later called the Agents of Doom. So, that being said, I'm going to get rid of these guards, and then speak to the rip-off merchant here. Seriously. And, yeah. So, where is he? Well, he isn't here, so let's use the Pyrocenter! Yeah! I do love the Pyrocenter, as I say. Although they have fairly similar things. Seriously.
Rhino for your robot. Trade you. Well, okay.
Ratchet.
I'm kidding. Sorry, he's not for sale. What's a rhino anyway?
Rip ya a new one.
What did you just say to me?
R-Y-N-O. Rip ya a new one.
Why, that's the most powerful missile launcher in the galaxy. I know it's worth a lot of bolts. He must have stolen it from the Blarg.
Stolen? Look, trash can. Did I say anything about it being hot? You better watch your mouth or I'll...
Wait, don't tell me. Rip you a new one.
Yeah, it costs 150,000 bolts to actually buy the Rhino. Something that I will not make it regular in this game. You could wait till the post game to get it, or there is actually a way to get lots, maybe not that many bolts, but certainly a lot of bolts to buy the more expensive guns, including the Rhino, and that is to actually do a glitch jump. I know it's probably best demonstrated on, as actually shown on YouTube, and it is possible within game, and you don't need to use a cheat device to get it. To go onto the racetrack and then basically go onto the part that has a load of boxes, and it's a neat little glitch to aim to get a load of money. Thankfully, the bolt shortage problem, shall we say, in later Ratchet games is somewhat fixed. So, but I'll get to that if I ever decide to do Ratchet and Clank 2, which I probably will, given that. So, now I want to get the Pyrocenter and go through here to Flame More Guards. Oh yeah. And we have another lift here, which takes us upwards, and indeed over this way, we are now in a cave. Okay, that's weird, but I'll take it. And in this area, we have more of those guards down there. And probably more, actually no, more Amiiboids. Yes, just like with the Blarg station where we had to face that gigantic mutant creature thingy. We also have to face the gigantic, well, not so gigantic Amiiboids. So yeah. They aren't specifically called Amiiboids in this game, but they are in Ratchet and Clank 3, so I'm just going by that. So yeah, so indeed, good thing I got a refill on my Pyrocenter ammo, seriously, because that does help. And there was a trick in the demo version of Ratchet and Clank that you could use with the Pyrocenter to go in a circle. Sadly, this is not the case in the final version of the game. So yeah, you cannot spin it in a circle, sadly. Or at least not as well as in the demo version, but there you go. So, I say we go to this lift, and believe it or not, there is a way to get, I believe, another gold bolt here, but don't trust me on that one. So yeah, in this area what we have to do is deactivate each of the lasers in order to make our way out of here. So yeah, and I died. Did we get a checkpoint? Well yes, right where we faced, we got the Rip You Another One guy. Strangely enough, another thing of note, that Rip You a New One guy is called Slim Cognito in later in the remake, which is really weird because both the Rupee and U1 guy and the and Slim Cognito both appear in the next game and are completely separate characters. So yeah, apparently Sony decided in the short-lived reboot, shall we say, to call him Slim Cognito because it was a completely different universe. If only that, they continued after the remake, because I mean, Rift Apart, the next game for the PS5, as I said before, continues off where Into the Nexus left off, not where the remake did. So yeah, I was thinking about doing the remake, but I don't think I will now if that isn't the continuation. So yeah, but there you go. So I will see you in a moment. Okay, then we're back. So indeed, let's go through here. Yeah, because I want to get some more stuff, including these guys. So let's flame them and maybe go in a circle, but I don't think that works as well as I mentioned. Okay, it does work somewhat well, not completely. So, yeah. So what does this button do? Well, it opens that one, so yeah. I don't know if it... Apparently it does activate all of them. Now, in order to get on top of the cages, you will have to use one of the, let's see, drain covers in order to reach there and then do a flip jump with Clank up to the top and gliding down with the helipack. So yeah, so let's try doing that. It's not easy because the camera doesn't work too badly, but yeah. What I like to do is various flip jumps and everything over here. You can actually see, I guess... Oh, no, those are Amiiboids. But there is a something in here, so yeah. So let's see. Can I see the gold bolt? No, because the camera is not letting me, I don't think. I'll have to do something with the thing. Over there is a bunch of, well, is one tank. But we could easily snipe at it with the blaster from here, actually. Yeah! Or at least we could. I don't think we're high enough, actually. So let's go... No, over here! Yeah, that's annoying! Let's step on the thing, shall we? And then we can take down the tank there. Do a double jump and do the same with that one. So I'm not getting the gold bolt here. Nope. Instead, I'm going to go through here and get the boxes there. And then, well, go take this lift up to where the, seemingly where the hoverboard race is. And I'm guessing we'll have to speak to this lady here to enter the hoverboard race.
Welcome to the HoverCon Intergalactic Hoverboard Competition. Captain Quark's giving away a brand new Platinum Zoomerator to the winner of this competition.
A platinum zoomerator. Perhaps that will be the proof of your accomplishments that Skid's agent requires.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah, Skid couldn't make it, so we're here to, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.